man, doesn't sound like a long time when you put it that way. But it was a quarter of a century ago, on another Saturday night, September 19th, 1981, to be exact, when these two special people in our lives made a promise to be there for each other, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer. I think you remember the rest. As this momentous occasion has been approaching, I have heard both Bob and Jen be asked on more than one occasion if they could believe that it's been 25 years since they were married. And now it's usually pretty easy to have a successful wedding day so long as you plan for every possible contingency and thing that could go wrong. But it is much, much more difficult to have a loving, lasting, successful marriage. No matter how much planning you do, life always seems to have other plans. And at home to care first for Justin, and then later on in 1988 for Robin as well. Neither one of them would ever know what it feels like to be a latchkey kid, as Jen would always be able to be there to get them ready for school every morning and to read them every afternoon when they came off the school bus. And in this day and age, that is not always possible, and both Justin and Robin have benefited, although they may have a few different opinions about that. Life continued on. Now they have a son, their daughter, a home, a sort of cats and dogs, their own unique family. The trade-off was that Bob had to drive 1 hour to Winnipeg every day, and then 1 hour back home on Highway 59 each and every day as he has for the last 20 years plus. Neither rain, nor sleet, nor snow, not even the odd deer would keep him away. As if the time on the road wasn't enough of a sacrifice, there was also the issue of shift work. Day shift was not too bad, and Bob got to say, "Good morning," and actually,
I've got a lot of stories to tell. I just got shushed, and I'll probably get shot. So later, if anybody wants to ask any questions, I won't have any problems telling stories. Because then I will deny any of you knowing anything from me, and then they won't hurt me. I don't know if anybody else. I didn't want to talk. I'm speechless, so I better go.
Wow. Good thing we've done that.
Randy Dearborn told me he had a few words to say. Randy?
Thank you, Holly. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Randy Dearborn. I've known Bob for 27, 28 years, about there. We met at the bus plant in Forest.
No.
Well, I won't tell that story. Who knew that we would become the best of friends? I guess it was our love of cars. We all knew that Bob was committed and dedicated to owning a Mustang. When he come to work one day and told us that he had met a girl that he thought he was going to marry. And it was Jennifer. I knew he was going to be half as committed to that as his Mustang, and she'd have a good life. The only thing we all discussed was who was going to come first, the car or Jennifer. And I guess they...
Robin and Justin have a few words that they'd like to say to their parents.
We just wanted to say congratulations on your 25th anniversary. It's a really big milestone.
Thank you for always being there for us and supporting us in every way. It really means a lot to us, and we really appreciate it. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Now, I think we've all heard mother-in-law jokes in the past, and Jennifer lucked out big time, though, because Mrs. Stefanchuk knew how special this was going to be. And about a year after Bob and Jen were married, she actually made a 25th wedding anniversary plaque, which she presented to Bob and Jen on their official anniversary on Tuesday.
wonderful to see all of you, and it means so much to us for you to come here today. I'd like to thank all my listeners for all their help, which has helped us put this day together, and for all your support throughout the years. September is always a busy month for us, and it's also birthday month in our household, so I also just want to wish Robin happy 18th birthday, which was last week, and Justin happy 21st birthday. And I hope everyone has a good time and a good party and a good time. Thanks for coming.
Well, I don't know what to say. I think my wife covered everything here. All I can say is thank you everybody for coming out. Got to say a special thank you to my wife for putting up all these years with me. It's all pretty tough. Especially she's been blind over this week. Special thanks to my parents. They were here a lot of times for all kinds of support. Now, we're going to say a couple of people are going to mention Wally for driving me around today, Corny for helping, Richard for helping a lot too.